Alright, what's up dudes, J-Money here, and welcome back to another...
I think this comeback is a little too big with the episode now.
Oops, I'm sorry. Alright, so what's up dudes, J-Money here, and welcome back to probably another video. This one has been pretty much a game chat. I think the last video we've done has been like a while? And I say about like a month. I'll say a month. So, been, let's just say the past few weeks, so I think a lot of you guys have questions on what's been going on with me, like, everything good. A few things have happened. Well, I'll explain. The first thing is pretty much is right now, currently I've been pretty much doing, nothing's been crazy, just spend some time working out and at least work out and at least take care of myself, which is something I recommend it. Yeah, but I pretty much started like a workout, some specific kind of workout routine, and what happened was I ended up getting So what I've been doing is actually been doing a few things. Like, well, one of these is I've been doing started this workout program I found online. Actually, not online, and everything is also been doing is some. One of the things I've been doing is working on, of course. It's also been working on, it's also been having, busy with a few things with my father, and pretty much, my father, I probably don't discuss much about my family life a lot. I just give you at least a few things that's been going on, so I can explain that to you, and that is, well, one of the first things I guess I can give to you guys is right now, my father has been diagnosed with throat cancer, recently. He had to come out and react, and so far he's been doing pretty good. He's actually been healthier, he's been fine, he's taking it with stride. I know a lot of people probably think to themselves oh man, he's having the therapy, doing chemotherapy and radiation. People thinking oh, he has his recovery's been kind of healthy. He's been actually doing really well with it. The attitude is pretty much the best. Is actually the thing that's honestly that will help you get better, is actually having a positive attitude into it. And that's one thing if you have anyone who is going through it, is to just keep going, just keep fighting through it. Is having a positive mindset of it, and that's what my father has done actually. I'm gonna try to get on Grandpa again. And so, yeah, I've been pretty much, so right now, practically, this is the first time in a long time I've actually been playing this. I've been playing Smash. I haven't played a lot because mainly I've been busy a lot. Keep myself healthy. Another thing that happened a few weeks ago was I had a little bit of I actually had a little bit of So one thing is this is pretty much try to do is get back into learning more about the game and learning more about the characters and stuff, and plan on at least getting back to Sweet Mates. I apologize for pausing, and I'm pretty much kind of just like learning, trying to relearn certain characters. One of them is Ganondorf himself. He's actually Ganondorf himself, and so like I said, one of the things is that kind of been laid me was actually about a couple weeks ago. I was kind of had a bit of a sore throat. I thought it was a sore throat, which felt like a sore throat. It didn't feel like your typical like sore throat that was like, oh, you take some medicine and everything like yourself, take some medicine and everything will be fine. You know, you take some medicine and it takes like typical cough medicine, take some cough drops, and you'll be feeling better. You know, drinking water, and you'll be good in like in a couple days. You're good in a couple days, right? So, actually, it wasn't really that. This wasn't actually the case because by the time by Saturday, I was kind of having a hard time keeping some stuff down, keeping food down. It was definitely swallowing. I was starting to spit more of just starting to like a bunch. I was actually starting to spit a bunch. Like ever had a sick where you're sick and you actually were starting to like where you spit like phlegm and mucus and stuff. That was kind of me in this case. So what happened was Saturday when I went to, well, not my regular doctor. I went to see my when it was like immediate like quick care doctor's offices. You know, where you like have to like, where you pretty much have to, where you speak to where there's like some doctor or some nurse practitioner or someone pretty much checks you, and pretty much the first thing was it could have been like strep throat. Luckily enough, when they did the test, it actually wasn't. It was probably more or less. It was honestly more or less a actual. Sorry, pretty much one thing is pretty much summertime is you pretty much get like a bunch of gnats and shit, which pretty much they somehow come in like. One thing, the good things about winter is pretty much you don't have to deal with that. But for summer, best thing, there's some pros and cons to summer, people. Pro one, pretty much going out to the club and pretty much going outdoors and pretty much enjoy the sun. Full girls pretty girls in swimsuits, and pretty much the food, enjoying food, everything. one of the biggest cons of all is dealing with motherfucking gnats. Is dealing with annoying ass bugs, flies, wasps, and everything. So killing them is pretty much hard as hell. Somehow I feel like I've killed, every time I kill one of these gnats, somehow like 20 more pop up somehow. I don't know why. I've pretty much cleaned the fuck out of my house, and somehow more pop up. I don't know how. It's just been annoying. It's been like that for a while. Anyway, so if you hear some points where I pretty much smack my hand on the table, that's me trying to kill a gnat. So that's me trying to kill a gnat. So yeah, that's pretty much been my case for probably a while. So yeah, that's been my case for a while. I plan on doing more Smash in the. One of the things I planned on doing was actually going to Evo, but some financial obligations pretty much had me. One of them concerning was recently my trying to pay rent and stuff. And one of the things that's been the issue is pretty much dealing with one of the things that's been a big issue for me is actually paying rent. And one of the things is, and I think I've probably mentioned this to some of you guys prior, me and my older sister kind of suffers a bit of anxiety and stress and anxiety. As I had some issues with like stress and anxiety recently, and one of the things has been with anxiety and stress. One of the things that have been released later has that she has had to So, yeah, one of the biggest issues has been to pretty much, one of the things was my sister was admitted into basically mental hospital because one of the things was she had thoughts of suicide. So she was actually admitted there for approximately 7 weeks. So for that amount of time, pretty much trying to pay rent was difficult. Pretty much our father had to help pay our rent, and had to help us pay our rent among everything. And yeah, for pretty much the past for past few months, it was kind of quite difficult to pay rent. It finally to us because we ended up not being able to pay rent for the month of May, and as a result, eventually we had to go to eviction court and And one thing is, we also had issues difficulty of paying for June. So paying for June's rent. So rent for the month of June. Paying rent for the month of June. Paying rent for in the first of July, this month, which is July, we had to go to eviction court, and basically we have to pretty much are about to move out to a new apartment, so by the end of this month. And yeah, that's pretty much going to be the case. At that time frame. But until then, we are pretty much no longer moving. Till that point, I'm pretty much going to be moving. I plan on getting back into going and try to make some online matches. One of the things I might try to do is actually do Ultra. I actually got Ultra Street Fighter 4 on PC. I plan on actually upgrading my computer. One of the things I'm planning on doing for probably as a Christmas present for myself is upgrade the stream. Basically, get some. Gotcha. Finally got that net. Anyway. Sorry, my friend. Sorry about that. Had to catch that gnat, finally. It was starting to get annoying. Not killing this gnat. So, my apologies. Now, let me get back to where was I going with this. Back to where I was going with. So, one of the things I plan on doing is upgrade pretty much my whole setup. Probably upgrade my amount. Not a lot. One of the big things is pretty much just upgrading my rig. The PC rig I have, because one of the things I plan on doing is play more online games. I guess play more games, preferably more fighting games online, like what the? Yeah, there's another one. Son of a. Yeah, this has pretty much been my case of my. So yeah, like I said again, this has pretty much been the case of my apartment. I feel like when you kill one, somehow two or five more somehow pop up. Son of a bitch. All right. So yeah, I've been. But yeah, other than that, I've actually. But one of the things that has been an issue was having this sore throat. Like pretty much for 3 days, I could not actually hardly even eat anything, even soft or anything. Like it was that difficult. They gave me this magic mouthwash thing, which is like liquid Benadryl, lidocaine, which numbs your mouth, and this stuff. And here's the thing. I had to go to multiple, and what as I'm saying is, I had to go to multiple pharmacies to get this medication. Literally this much. literally three different pharmacies to get this one medicine. One, my insurance actually couldn't cover. Couldn't go to my pharmacy because actually my pharmacy didn't have one of the products available. Have one of the products available to make the medicine. So as a result, I had to pay out of pocket, which was $54, which I did not have whatsoever. Because most of my money, pretty much most of my own paycheck, goes towards bills and rent. Rent and bills. The good thing is I'm actually going, the apartment I'm moving in next is pretty much more affordable for both me and my sister. So where we can actually pay rent and also pay bills and stuff. So luckily enough, this is probably going to not be the case in the future. I'm hoping for a so and actually in time I plan on doing is whenever new season comes, and probably like a new season or when the new season, I think when plan on doing more, try at least do more things with, like, say with the Dragon Quest hero that's coming out in whenever this summer in Banjo. Definitely gonna try it. Probably might compete in then. But in the meantime, I plan on doing more of Ultimate. In the meantime, I plan on doing more or less Ultimate. Like, more or less doing more Ultimate content. I plan on more content, at least fighting game-wise. Because I plan on playing more fighting games. Plan on playing, pretty much try at least use more games. Pretty much, mostly like fighting games. That's kind of been my my game. I actually might, one of these is I'm gonna try to play the new Pokemon game. Depends on how you guys feel about it. Because honestly, I know. Because one of the things I do know is that here is somehow people are pissed at, to me, the National Pokédex. There's no like National Pokédex and some of the other things. To me, I'm not going to be to me, I'm not like too upset about it. I'm just like, to me, I'm not really that upset. I'm like, to me, I feel like there's going to be I feel like they're gonna make. I feel like in a year and a half, they're gonna make like they're gonna have like a version. There's gonna be like an Ultimate, because there's gonna be like a Pokemon Ultra Sword or Ultra Shield thing where pretty much they're gonna have where you can have multiple Pokemon, the Dynamax and Gigantamax and all this stuff, and like we all know what's happening. Like or we're gonna make a which I'm actually hoping they actually do this next year. Let's make the Gen 4 remake. Make the Gen 4 remake. Make a Gen 4 remake, and by God, I'm gonna enjoy it. I hope they have it, because I am actually going. Because if they do make a Gen 4 remake, actually Gen 4 is, to me, in my opinion, the best gen out of all of them, because battle system. Because if you actually play the battle system, it works really well. You can pretty much do a lot of stuff. Plus, with the now, I wouldn't think much about the Mega Evolutions and stuff. I don't really care. I don't actually plan on. I plan on at least making more Ultimate. Plan on making make videos on that. My playthrough on it, and also doing maybe also play some more games, and then pretty much whatever comes out then. I plan on also trying out Call of Duty, which I actually know is going to be on a lot of other consoles, including PC, and there's crossplay on them. Probably, I might try something out because I plan on playing with friends and stuff. Probably play with friends and stuff, and actually, plus I haven't played Call of Duty in a while since Black Ops 2. So, we might have videos on that. So I plan on having videos of that, and actually have videos with friends and stuff, and make more, give you guys at least give you guys more like a feel, a taste of, more or less like a taste of content. Give you guys a piece of content, at least something like more of like a variety of items. But other than that, yeah, that's pretty much been it with me for a while. I plan on doing more videos, pretty much get back online and grind, because I really want to try to get some characters on in Elite Smash, mainly my characters, and try out some of, and yeah, other than that, I plan on doing more. So as a result, I've been hopefully I plan on at least getting back into tournaments more in the future. In the meantime, I'm gonna try at least do something. In the meantime, I'm probably gonna do is actually something I was planning on going to Evo. Plus, I had plans for this year. Some majors, 2 Smash majors actually, in tournaments and stuff. But a lot of stuff happened. I'm planning on next year try at least do is some things to make but luckily when I move into new apartment, upgrade to new stuff, I'll probably plan on at least probably make sure some of my money gets in. Plus I actually have probably going to have some money invested in the future, money invested to go to these tournaments and hopefully get back into in the future. One of the things is probably, and yeah, that's probably about going to be it with me in terms of content. In terms of Smash Ultimate, and pretty much this has pretty much been like probably my update video. So to anyone who has been around when, speaking of which, we pretty much actually haven't done this, but 20 years ago, about 2 years ago, over 2 years ago, we actually had the first four-wheeler Gladiator. If you actually stuck around that series when I did that with the old webcam and pretty much recorded, it was actually, I played for like an hour and a half straight, no editing, just raw. Thank you guys very much for being a part of that, and thank you for being part of this now. And anyone who's looking to help me out, this main thing I ask is to just like this video, share this with your friends, and subscribe, and subscribe. You know, that's actually a big thing is subscribers. Big thing is trying to get subscribers, because I'm looking to try to get to that, to pretty much that big because plan on at least getting more serious with the YouTube stuff. I know YouTube has kind of been dick, but they actually have done something now where copyright claims you can manually show, they actually show you now the copyright claims now on music, and actually you can mute music and do stuff to it to where they can fix that for you, which I actually like very much, because some of us need to do some things need to be changed soon, especially to these like conglomerates who's like buying up music from like all parts of the world pretty much, and those in since and if they actually don't show what is being claimed, they claim that's what they license be wrote, meaning all of this monetize the stuff that they monetize and take away can be finally fixed. Can be pretty much, which is good, because that gives some YouTubers some power to either change some things to a video or make up for it. So yeah, I'm gonna go ahead now. I'm gonna go ahead and try to do. I actually have a couple projects I actually have on my own. I actually am doing myself, personal stuff, and I'm probably really gonna share that with you guys on this channel later. I'm very much gonna be trying to do is restart another channel I have. It's pretty much a personal one. I'm probably gonna rebrand actually. So I'll let you guys know on those details. Other than that, I have some more. Other than that, be sure to follow this video, share this with your friends, subscribe to the channel. Till then, I'm Jermaine. You guys have a good day. Please don't go to grocery stores and lick ice cream like online. Please don't, because if I see you, one, you are probably going to get Goldberg's beard like no one's business, and other people will harm you, and you can go to jail. Seriously, the last thing I want to do is have some of you guys go to jail for licking ice cream. Anyway, love you guys. See you guys in the next video. Hopefully it won't be like a month. So yeah, thank you guys for watching. I'm J Money. Take care. Peace.